We're going straight into this commentary, guys. No regrets. So, if you're watching this tape, that means this is the bonus episode of the Desolate Hope. Yeah. Alright, guys, it's gonna get serious. It's finally here. It's been in the making for a week, kind of, not really. Actually, a little more than a week, because I grinded. Yes, grinded is the correct word. I'm not being silly. So, welcome to Dummy's Revenge. If you don't understand where this is coming from, this is like, they have this really easy, like, dummy boss that's like a bullseye on a little wooden post. That's like for you to test out your character's abilities before you go into a real fight. But after you finish the game, you get this Dummy's Revenge boss. Or maybe it doesn't... I'm not sure if it triggers specifically at the end of the game, or specifically when you hit a certain level with all your characters. But I kept this in here because this is probably my shortest attempt at this guy. I just got owned by him, and yeah, here he is, he's Dummy's Revenge. The bullseye has grown into like this full-on robot monster with these huge like 9-inch nails, you know, Satan claws, whatever. So, was this really my shortest attempt? Because I'm still going. So yeah, I spend a lot of time grinding, going into the sub-games and then getting stuff from JedMed. And I ended up with 10 hack chips and about 5,000 health for all my party members. And this boss took maybe 4 or 5 tries. And here I went to Boxcar's Junction to mess with my conditionals, which these are conditionals unlocked by all the sub-games within the levels, or the mini-dungeons as I call them. Trying to set all of them to 1 second stun as possible. Because the thing with this boss is you really just gotta watch out for his attacks. He doesn't have any like named attacks, like he doesn't have any attacks that have like an animation that comes up. But I think I was just trying to set all of them to stun, or as many of them to stun as possible, so that I could just slow him down and keep him from doing those attacks. But as you probably noticed, those attacks are one-hit KOs on my party members, even though I'm at 5,000 health, which is kind of ridiculous for all of them. Like, you never need 5,000 health for any normal boss. I think I did just fine on freaking Pulsar, and I didn't have 5,000 health, but I was like, yeah, this Dummy's Revenge is going to be a bit of a nightmare. I'd never actually beaten this Dummy's Revenge normally, so I was like, oh boy, I hope I can do it for the LP, and we got Amos helping us out with some extra abilities. So, this song is awesome. You can kind of hear it, although the fight is really loud, because like the little is like one of the most obnoxious sounds in this game. But it's the Neon Rain, and I love it. Or the Stun... I'm not sure if it's Stun Rain or Neon Storm. I think it's Neon Storm. I'm not sure if those two are the same thing. What's the difference between them? But the thing is, yeah, he basically just keeps one-hit killing all your party members, and it's just kind of random, so you just have to protect them at all times, and you have to have a revive at the top, which you can get, you know, from Mirad, or you can get it if, you know, just from using another hack chip. I think you can get it from Amos too, Amos's pep talk ability. But yeah, this song is really awesome. If you want to hear this song without all the on top of it, then go to the previous video and watch the credits for this game, because it's the same song. The thing about this game is it has a production team of basically one. It's Scott Cawthon making this game by himself. And he got all the music from this game, actually, like, it's all stock music. Like, it's music that he bought from, like, royalty-free websites. And I've heard that this song is actually from an exercise tape. That's where he got this song. But this song is awesome. Like, people dance to it on, like, Team Fortress 2 or something. I don't know. I don't play Team Fortress 2, but that's a thing. So, yep, 66%. You just have to, it's a fight. You just have to stay alive. Yeah. So, yeah, this boss is hard as balls. I'm not gonna lie. It's really, it's just a pain. But you just have to, you just have to stay in the game and just be brave. And did we already use 7 of our 10 hack chips? That's crazy. But we can keep getting, I don't know. I still feel like I conserved my hack chips really well. And it's funny that he has 0 strength and 0 defense. Except he's ridiculous. I don't know, maybe it's all in the speed. Yeah, but this game is awesome. It's short by RPG standards, and that's because I think like you don't have to fight a lot of enemies over and over, have that kind of repetition of just mindless fights. So that's the trap of a lot of RPG games. So the fact that this game is mainly just focused on these big bosses is really refreshing. And it's a short game by RPG standards. Like, this game is maybe 7 or 8 hours on a normal playthrough, if you're pretty good at the game and you know what you're doing. Otherwise, I'd say maybe 10 hours. But it was probably 10 hours my first time figuring out this game. So when I saw somebody on the somebody's YouTube video, like, it took him 30 hours to beat this game. Oh, it's like, how is that possible? I don't know. I love Solar Ball. I love Toxin Laser. So today's Monday, July 27th, and I actually went to Salvation Army today. We spent last night cleaning my bedroom and cleaning the rest of the house in general of books, because we have a lot of books. We just have a small apartment in which books tend to accumulate, and that's mostly my mom, but it's mostly just all of us. We have a lot of old books. So I just tried to, last night I just tried to just kind of be very zen and like not get in the way of, because like I feel like, you know, having the house too cluttered is more of a burden than it's worth. So I just decided to be totally zen about it and let them throw as many books out as necessary. But you know, we gave them to the Salvation Army today. We had like a bunch of bags, like 5 bags of books. Maybe less, maybe like 4 bags. But then we have another 3 bags that we're gonna take to the Strand bookstore. And of course, when we went to the Salvation Army, we bought books, you know, but we bought like 3 books. And I bought the Muppet movie because I'm a huge Jim Henson buff, and we have the Great Muppet Caper at home. But not the Muppet movie, the one with like Bob Hope and Edgar Bergen and Steve Martin and Orson Welles, etc., etc., and the Rainbow Connection. And I've been wanting to see it for a long time, you know. And these days you could just about look anything up online. But I like having a physical DVD. Of course, we have too many DVDs in our house, so that's another one of those things that we're struggling with, because, like, we, you know, it's first world problems. It's like we have too much stuff, and we don't have space for all of it, because it's a, you know, it's an apartment. It's a studio apartment. So that's life. So it is. But, you know, this is the end of this LP, and this game just has such a strange, lovely, magical atmosphere. But I'm really enjoying The Messenger, and I'm gonna do an episode of that right after this. And that should be fun. Ugh, boring commentary. Okay, this is where I was just really excited because I was like, you know, he has 1% health. Just keep whittling away. Just keep staying alive. Stay alive for a few more seconds, and he's done. That felt so satisfying. The virus has been purged. You get respect. I saw that, and I was like not totally expecting it. So I had a great laugh out loud moment there. In any case, we've come to the end of the Desolate Hope, which it feels... It was like, it only took a few months. It was like a quote-unquote Corona project. But I really hope you enjoyed this obscure game. So, see you next time.